Have a ride and want to make some coin? You're parked in the right spot. This is the Carbingo Show with Frank Rios, Matthew Barroso, and Ramon Robles. Driven by Carbingo.com, where you get a real offer on your car and earn top dollar. Call Carbingo at 87-CAR-BINGO. Now, here to get you the most for your car, the Bingo Bros, Frank, Matthew, and Ramon.
Are we back? We're back. We're here. Woo-hoo. Oh, wow.
We're all here.
4th of July weekend. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. I am Ramon Robles, along with Matthew Barroso, Frank Rios, and Jennifer. 4 o'clock every Saturday on Houston's most heritage station, 950 KPRC. All right. Happy 4th of July.
Yeah.
What are we?
A couple days.
Officially July 1st. Mm-hmm. Turn the calendar.
Right.
Nobody write checks anymore? Nobody writes checks.
No.
It's now 7/ instead of 6/.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
But nobody writes
Although
checks.
you have to put that routing number in your account number in certain accounts. You don't have to chase down a check to find it, and But other than that, I don't remember the last time I wrote a check really.
Our kids will never know the misery of being behind a person at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Who had to write a check.
Yep. Or balance. Remember when you old enough to balance your checkbook?
Had to balance the checkbook.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you wouldn't know how much money you had.
Yeah.
Now, Matthew or Jennifer, you never balance a checkbook. No, of course not.
I use an app.
Yeah. Well, there's
no app.
It's crazy.
I know. I'm saying.
I will literally walk into stores now with just my watch and no wallet. And they'll go, zhink. Here we go. Thank you very much. Yep. It's not money anymore. Look, let me show you something.
It is crazy what we can do now.
This doesn't work well for radio, but look at this, boys. Y'all remember this?
Mm-hmm.
What is that? This is what they called cash.
Is that green note paper?
Is that waterproof? Is that waterproof?
This used to be, if you didn't have this, well, I guess I can't go anywhere.
A lot of places don't even want that now.
Yeah, and in fact, when I went and picked up food for us today, the total was something in 14 cents. And I said, just round that up. I don't want the 76 cents in my pocket.
Yeah, I hate change.
Well, that's how rich I am, is what I'm trying to tell.
Oh, okay. Nice.
We knew.
I didn't need the 76 cents. No, I just didn't want to have to deal with the chain. And plus, I thought, well, that's a good tip.
There you go.
I gave her, a couple of bucks.
76
You should have just told her to give you like 15 less tablespoons of coffee and just run it up to the other way, right?
Yeah, that's a good
That
point.
way you save the 14
Take a little
cents.
egg out of that taco.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good call. Dang, I didn't think of that.
Take a bite out of it. Go ahead and take a bite out of the taco and just give me the $1 back.
Round it down. That's funny.
That's funny.
Getting old is fun. But
It is fun.
But I tell you what, it is a nice balance. I'm 46 years old, and it's a good age because I'm still young enough to get out and do things, and I'm well enough in my career where I can afford to buy certain things. For example, fireworks.
Right.
When I was 12, I couldn't afford to buy anything, right?
Yeah.
Well, now I'm 46. The boys, I got a couple of boys. All right, Daddy's going to put on a show now, kids.
We're buying fireworks.
I'm taking $100 to the fireworks stand, and we're going to get ignorant.
Right.
Did you invite the neighbors?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Dogs barking, going crazy.
I have a buddy at my day job where he spends close to $500.
Wow,
and it's a full blown.
Yeah.
He buys them from some Russian guy. And legitimately, it's a Russian guy who owns a chain of fireworks stores here.
He's dismantling missiles in the back.
Yeah.
Making fireworks.
A couple of
is that C4?
Couple of military IDs scratched off.
Yeah. It gives good impression, good bang.
Lots of boom.
You like it.
So much boom here.
That's a boom.
But yeah, he puts on.
Why
the
does
show
it say
for the
Chernobyl? Don't worry.
Yeah. Just the brand, don't worry.
Good brand, very very strong brand.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I can't believe, looking back at my childhood and the things we would do with fireworks.
Right.
Well into August and September, we'd save them, we'd stash them.
Yeah.
The things we would do with fireworks. We would take
the wrong things with them.
We would do so many wrong things with them.
Would you shoot Roman candles at each other?
At each other. I would take black cats.
Hey, Jimmy, look at the cat really quickly. You gotta get cherry bomb.
Let me know if this is lit. I would dismantle black cats for the gunpowder.
Right.
And I would make a pile of gunpowder. And then we would light it and just run. Just...
You know what? It made you the man you are today.
It did make me the man I am
When I was a
today.
kid too, my dad was a gunsmith, so I would take
wow.
live rounds and with a pair of pliers, you can take the slug out of them.
Yeah.
and then you get gunpowder.
Yeah. Yep. And you have gunpowder. Yeah. That's,
Just in case I ever needed a little gunpowder.
could you imagine that today? Yeah. Hey,
your-
guys, I got the gunpowder you
For
need
your
right here.
for your colonial rifle.
Yeah. Oh, man. But we survived.
That's-
I mean, here we are.
I don't know how, but yes, we did.
Yeah.
Honestly, what that is a testament that people are way too like soft about stuff now.
Now,
You'll
right.
be fine.
Yeah.
Like your kids are gonna be fine.
Well, not to be too obtuse about it, but it is survival of the fittest.
100%.
Right. If you're going to light gunpowder in your hand and lose an arm, well, you probably had that coming.
Right.
But, you know, thankfully we didn't. You know what we would do is, I probably explained this, we would take dry ice and put it in a 2-liter bottle half full of water, seal the lid, drop it in one of those old aluminum trash cans that people would leave out.
Blow up.
Not immediately. And here's the thing. We would forget. Sometimes it took 30 minutes.
Goodness.
Sometimes it took an hour, and we'd forget. And we're sitting there at the dinner table, and all of a sudden, God, boom! Oh, hey, Kenneth, we forgot. We forgot the lid would be flying. You know, would be
That's so
on top of the
It's like
house.
birds
next
and
door.
Alka-Seltzer, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, now they would have called the bomb squad. FBI would have been out. You know,
arrested, Channel 9 News.
Yeah, I mean, it would helicopters flying above the. Back then, you know, the neighbor would just come over and go, "Dude, don't be an idiot." Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Sorry, Mr. Mack.
Everybody was just wild. It's just wild. Though.
Yeah,
That's what. Yeah.
Fun times, though, bro.
yeah.
I came around when I was growing up. It was right around that time period where it was like on the news it was the white vans. Be careful with your
Right.
kids and
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
all that stuff started
Yeah.
coming around when I was a kid. So
Yeah.
then there was no more fun.
We lived next to a high school stadium in Texas City, and so on occasion I'd walk over to see a game or practice or little events going on at the stadium. We were literally 2 houses down from the stadium. I mean, there was a big
Nice.
parking lot, but so and of course this was middle '80s.
So
but,
you
know.
heard the Friday Night Lights every Friday.
Yeah, exactly. The marching band, and of course, my parents. Hey, be back before the street lights came on.
Yeah.
But I remember one time walking through the parking lot, and a guy saying, "Hey, kid, come here." Sketchy as heck. And of course, I said no. And I did I go home? No, man. I'm going to the stadium. I got places to be.
Yeah.
And I just went.
Right.
And I never told my parents about it, just because it just never
Crazy.
occurred to me that, hey, my life could have been in danger. I could have
Sure,
been.
of course.
But looking back at it now, I'm thinking, dang, not only did I not go home, I continued to go and
I
watch.
just kept doing what I was doing.
Yeah, I got places to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Different life.
I've been going down a weird track on YouTube watching like road rage stuff.
Oh, hold it right there. I want to talk about that
crazy
too. Yeah.
people out there now.
All right. Carbingo.com is the website. We are here. Listen, if you want money for fireworks, I can't think of a better stream of income than selling that
Right.
car and getting top dollar. If you go to carbingo.com, carbingo.com. This is the Car Bingo Show on 950 KPRC.
And welcome back to the Car Bingo Show on 950 KPRC. I am not Ramon, but I am Matthew, and I'm bringing us back from break.
That's exactly how you do it.
Nice.
Good job. Good job. Very well done.
I just wanted an applause.
Yeah.
Applause break for
No,
myself.
that was good.
I just set it up.
So when we left off, we were talking about road rage. But before we do that, let's say, for example, you have a vehicular that you want to get rid of. Carbingo.com
Correct.
is a website. Answer a few questions quicker than you can microwave a corn dog.
Easy as pie. Really easy. You just
Apple pie, 4th of July.
apple pie. Yeah.
Yeah, good move.
Yep. You just go on carbingo.com. You can use your plate number, your VIN number. Give us the information about your car, and within seconds, faster than you can heat up a apple pie a la mode. You heat up a la mode? No. Well,
You could. They sell.
faster than you can put the a la mode part into the apple pie.
you can scoop out
Faster
the
than you
ice
can
Yeah,
scoop
yep.
an ice cream.
Yeah.
You get the figure of how much we're going to give you for it. If you like it, we
Right.
can go to your house, drop off a check, pick up your car, or you can drop it off at one of our locations where we're within 15 minutes you get a check. Super simple to get rid of that car you don't want anymore at carbingo.com.
If
Yeah.
I sold my vehicle for, just making up a number here, $10,000,
Okay.
could I get that in fireworks instead of a check? Could you just bring me $10,000 worth?
I
of
know a
fireworks?
Russian guy, so
Yeah. We can probably arrange something. Nah, I don't know.
I mean, you'd have to make sure it's legal in the area.
$10,000
I'd have
worth
to
of
check.
fireworks is so much. That's a
Not if you
lot
get it
of
right.
You
Not
think
if you get
it'll
the right.
last you what, a lifetime? No.
No. Well, if you
10
get,
years.
if you get the little Skittle cats or whatever they're called,
Right.
you know, yeah, probably.
If
but
you
I'm
get the
thinking
big boxes-
I'm thinking thunder boomers.
Yeah.
I'm thinking rainmakers.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
We're
shells.
talking end of Disney, end of the night at Disney.
Would your wife
fireworks.
get mad? You think if you sold your car and then you brought back like $10,000 worth of
Probably, yeah.
fireworks?
For about 45 minutes during the show, probably not.
Right, yeah.
during
While the fireworks
yeah.
are going off, it's
Prob-
good, and then after when you got an Uber,
I have a buddy of mine, a good buddy of mine named Larry. His part-time job is he sets up fireworks shows for like municipalities. I mean, it is, or rich people at weddings. And these things, I don't know if you've ever seen, you know, the big thunder boomers, but I mean, they're a show. It looks like a cannonball,
huge.
and they are big, and they put them in these tubes, and they just, I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And they have a convention every year in Iowa or Montana, somewhere where there's no houses.
a firework convention.
Firework convention, and they talk about the latest technology. And they built this firework that I couldn't put my hand around. I couldn't hug it.
Wow.
It was so big. And they launched this SOB, and it doesn't do justice on video, right? But I mean, the
Yeah.
perspective of what it covered in the sky was just extraordinary.
Was it like the scene in Coneheads? Remember that scene in Coneheads?
Yeah, it was exactly like that. Yeah, that's exactly what inspired it. And I'm thinking, I'm in the wrong business. Could you imagine just, no, it's probably a little dangerous. Probably
would
shouldn't be a
imagine so.
smoker. But
Right.
Yeah.
but that's just extraordinary. Anyway, we were talking road rage.
Right.
We were talking about growing up, and you were mentioning road rage.
No, I've been going down a rabbit hole on YouTube of just road rage incidents, and I've gotten mad at somebody driving who cuts you off,
Yep.
or whatever. You know, you honk your horn and you
Yep.
kind of shake your fist, maybe you shake a couple other things.
Yep.
But I've never gotten to the point where I want to cut somebody off, get out of my car, start punching the window.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand that level of chaos.
Yep. And it's
crazy.
It's the lack of human. What do you call it? Just nobody's a person anymore.
Right.
They're just objects, or we've
crazy.
dehumanized people with social media. You know, we don't look at them as.
Well, I saw one yesterday where a guy, he was pulling a trailer like when you go on vacation, and I don't know what happened. The video starts where the guy in the car goes, "Hey, call the cops or call something like that." He puts his phone up, and there's this little, maybe it's a short man complex thing that this guy had, but he comes around the side of the truck, and he's like about the same size as the height as the bottom of the truck, you know? And he just comes in, he starts punching the window, and he punches it like 8 or 9 times, and nothing happens.
Right.
Like the window doesn't crack, nothing happens. And in the back of my mind, I'm a big guy, so maybe this is just because I'm so much bigger than him. I feel like I'd be like, okay, it's lesson time.
Yeah,
It's time to teach a lesson.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, nowadays you never know. But
yeah.
I just thought, how silly. It's just such a silly way to conduct yourself.
I get angry. Were you going to say something, Frank?
No, I think that's insane. That's
so-
crazy.
so
I saw
silly.
a guy, personally, was walking into a supermarket, and this car was like right in the front, and like it just continued driving. There was a pedestrian there, and the guy got so mad that he slapped his hand, like a loud slap, on the guy's window
Oh wow.
as he was walking in. I mean, what's the point, right?
Yeah.
The guy didn't even stop. He just kept moving forward. But I'm
Right.
like, how angry can you be? I mean, if somebody's that about going to hurry, then go ahead. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
What's it going to depict? 10 seconds of your time.
I guess
of that.
I guess it depends on the
Crazy.
individual how stressed out you are.
Well-
and then that one thing that's it. That's what breaks the
Yeah.
camel's back.
Does it seem like people are getting more mad these days?
Absolutely.
Quicker? Or do we just see it more
I
because
see-
we're so tied into social media?
Maybe. I mean, you never heard of that before. Like before, no parents ever talked to oh man, there's, road rage is a normal thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my dad drove to downtown every day. He was on the freeways every day. I don't remember once in my life him telling me about seeing a road rage incident.
Right.
For some reason, when I was young, I remember like California highways. I don't know if that's true or not, but I remember that it started like in the California highways where there's road rage and people pulling guns and people starting going
Well,
crazy. Do you remember that at all? Or is that
Not
no?
specifically, but
Yeah.
I believe you.
For some
Frank.
reason, it comes to mind.
Yeah.
Are you saying
going
people in
crazy.
California don't have their minds?
Well,
about
I think maybe the traffic situation's so
Oh,
bad
yeah,
that
yeah.
people are just frustrated. They want to go home.
I mean, it's pretty bad here too.
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
yeah.
Traffic's
and it's
pretty
hot.
rough here.
And it is
It's
hot,
hotter
yeah.
here for sure.
Yeah, a lot more new people. You know, they may have different driving habits, living
Right.
somewhere else. You know, and then they come
Yes.
here and just it's a what do you call it? A soup. It's a what do you call
It's
it?
a little gumbo.
It's a little gumbo of
Down
people.
here, we call it gumbo.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand why people are. Just take it easy, dude.
Somebody once said, just imagine the person who cut you off or who's doing something stupid. Think maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe they just
Right.
heard that their wife's cheating on them or their kid was just diagnosed with cancer, and look at it through that perspective. I have a
Yeah.
very difficult time doing that, though.
Me too,
Somebody
man.
cuts me. Like today, just driving to the studio, there was a car. I was close to an 18-wheeler enough already, thinking, okay, I better come
off.
back a little bit. And a guy slid in between us because I guess we were going too slow, or
Right.
the fast lane wasn't fast enough. So he, and then he goes around, and I'm thinking, dude, where are you going? What's a hurry? And I tried to tell myself, okay, maybe his wife's given birth. Maybe just
But that's to me. That's because you're a kind-hearted person, maybe.
Yeah.
So you're always going to give people the benefit of the doubt or whatever. Like
I still
that.
shot at him. I still took the
You
gun
pulled
out.
out your
Yeah, I
pistol.
gave him a
I got my
warning
Roman
shot.
candle out, and
I think that's different though. If somebody's like in a hurry and they're like swerving in and out of traffic to move forward, that's one thing. But when somebody goes crazy and starts, like banging on windows,
Oh, yeah,
pulling
yeah.
guns, I mean,
Sure.
that's how stressed could you be? No matter what's going on in your life. Yeah, say you have like horrible news, your wife cheating or whatever.
That's
And
not my
there's-
fault.
and, it's
Yeah.
not your fault. Just
Yeah.
there's another guy
Yeah,
going to work,
Go
and all
punch
of a
your own
sudden
window.
you pull a gun out or you try to hit this car. I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's crazy.
it is weird, man. It's weird.
Yeah,
But
stress.
I think what it
People are
is.
stressed out.
I think partially what you said is it's social media. It's there's a constant chaos every day. There's no escape from it. So let's say you're super stressed at work, then you get on your phone and it's nothing but the economy's down or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's just always bad news.
Yeah.
Before it was like you had the night news and you watched for an hour and that was all you got, all the information, and the rest of the day you're chill.
Yeah, that's true.
Now it's
kick
like
the dog a couple of times and you're good. Let it go till the next day.
now it's like you have Twitter and then you have Facebook,
constantly
and then you
being fed that.
I think it's that.
That's a great
I think
point,
it's the
Matthew
phones.
Barroso.
Oh,
very good
No,
point,
that's
absolutely.
good. I think if we took the perspective of imagine not listening or watching the news
Yeah.
and you live your life, how much would it change?
You'd be
Nothing would.
astronomically more.
It would
more
be better.
mental health.
You wouldn't walk off a
Absolutely,
cliff
man.
because you didn't see Twitter this morning. I mean, nothing bad would happen. You wouldn't read it and go, "Oh, I better duck because somebody's shooting." I mean,
Right.
if you totally unplugged, your life would be 1,000 times better.
Well, guys who live up in log cabins in the woods are probably happier than anyone.
Yeah.
I mean, you can find happiness. I live in the rural world with phones and whatever. And
Yeah.
My world is phones and social media and stuff.
Yeah.
Content and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
right.
But man, it's just
Yeah.
the mental attitude, I guess, too. You just take the punches as they come, and just ignore the bad stuff, I guess. Because if not,
You're
go crazy.
doing- yeah.
And you start knocking people's windows out.
That's right. Start punching people's windows. All right, we got to run
Crazy.
to a break. But first, let's say you do have. If somebody punched out your window and it was,
and
let's
you
say
want to
it's
still
a-
sell your car.
Yeah, so you would get less money for it if you traded it with the government. But not much.
yeah, you got to consider that though. Look, guy, you're missing a window.
Yeah, because we have vendors that replace glass that are inexpensive. It'll probably be cheaper actually than you replacing it.
That's true. Good
Come
point.
sell your car and then get a new car. with,
Carbingo.com.
there you go, the whole window. Carbingo.com, yes.
Sell that vehicle that was abused by that homeless guy who was mad.
Yeah, and then buy a new one, a Classic Elite.
Oh,
you
how
go.
about that? We're going to
Yeah.
talk about that. I got a question. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC.
And we're back at the Carbingo Show at 950 KPRC. How about that? Was that pretty good?
Can you introduce everybody? Do you remember our names?
Ramon Robles, Matthew Barroso, Jennifer Latan. We're all here. The whole gang is here at the Carbingo Show.
Jennifer
Welcome back,
in the
guys.
shadows.
Happy 4th of July. Yeah, absolutely. Happy July.
Best. Go ahead. What were you
I
going
was
to say?
going to say, do you have any 4th of July plans?
Well, I was going to ask, what is your best American moment?
Best
moment.
American moment.
Jennifer, you're in on this too. Best when you look back. Let's say you're an ambassador to the universe, and they want a representative from every country, and they want you to bring the best thing about America, or an event, or a dish, or I don't know. You just got to be an ambassador.
I
to
mean,
America.
I guess when we won our independence, right? That would be pretty high up there.
Okay.
Because we never landed on the moon or anything. So.
For me, is when I became a U.S. citizen. Man.
Yeah.
Is that yeah?
Yes, like when
I never thought of that.
naturalized. Yeah,
Okay, I just always assumed
and I love America.
that's
brother,
cool,
yeah.
man. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. What about you, Jennifer?
Man, I have no idea. I
Yeah.
have to
Jennifer's like,
no.
when they released the new Pokemon.
During the break, Jennifer told me one of the moments was the 1980 USA versus Russia hockey.
yeah,
in,
the miracle
Yeah, the
game.
Miracle on Ice. So that was a good one, Jennifer. That's good.
Yeah, totally.
The correct answer is the Remington rifle. The Remington rifle.
yes.
I'm just kidding.
Wow.
The
No,
Remington Repeating Firearms
Yes.
Company.
no, yeah. I don't know. It's just great. Apple pie, right? Apple pie is very
pie.
American.
So I have, instead of current events,
Hamburgers,
this is
right?
something to look
Yeah.
forward to. Instead of current events, because pretty much what American culinary, what America's put into the world is basically just fast food.
Yeah,
You know, let's be realistic.
that's our
here.
thing. Yep.
So we're gonna play a game.
Okay.
That's coming up in the
No,
last
full
segment.
size trucks, American muscle cars.
Yeah, that's true.
Weapons.
I mean,
Yeah,
the Corvette,
rock and roll. I mean, there's so
rock and roll.
much, bro.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
SpaceX.
SpaceX.
I mean, the
Absolutely.
military that we have.
NASA.
I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
I mean,
It is.
we're the fastest, most powerful country that in history
ever existed.
I mean, from
The
what
diversity of
Yes.
culture. And
Oh, yeah.
everything.
It's
I think
unheard
That's
of.
what makes it amazing.
unheard
to
of
me.
in any other world. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember when I went a long time ago. I went to Argentina, and I remember just walking around and just being like, everybody looks the same. It's weird.
Yeah,
because
right.
I'm so used to it. I mean, you go out and you see
Yeah.
every race, you see every height, and everything's so
Everything's
different.
Chinese here. I like it.
Yeah. yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
But man, I remember being in Argentina, and it was a culture shock.
Uh-huh.
There was one I remember in Buenos Aires. There was one guy that everybody would jokingly say, like, "Oh yeah, he's the guy." And it was one guy. It was a black guy. He was the only black guy probably in Buenos Aires, but he was like the guy. Like he had his little stand that he sold stuff and whatever. And he was right there in the middle of like their Times Square. And I remember all my Argentine friends and family that were there. They're like, "Oh yeah, this guy's awesome," but it's like he's the only one.
Yeah,
'cause there's nobody
yeah.
else. There's no other
Yeah.
guys here. And it's crazy. Like here in America, it's just the norm is mixed. Everything.
Yeah. Right.
Everybody in America in like 100 years is going to be like a beige color.
That's an awesome thing to me.
Yeah, it's cool. It's
You
mixing.
have a mixture of all these cultures. It just makes you better. Like a dog, like a mud dog, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
They're
But
the
a good
best
mud
dog.
dog.
Yeah,
They're the
good-
best.
you also get
absolutely.
to experience.
You get the best of all worlds.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, you get to experience. I mean, Houston is huge for like just
Yeah.
culinary.
Yeah.
You can go to Houston, anywhere in Houston, you can eat Indian food, Argentine food,
Yeah.
Cuban food, Mexican food. You can eat so many different
I just
things.
got turned on to Korean food.
Korean
Yeah. About
food.
that. Yeah.
They're building
so
a Korean barbecue place right by my house.
Surprisingly, I went to a North Korean place. The small portions, way over expensive, and
They're
they,
like TV dinners, but really small.
yeah, and they would hit me every now and then. Ooh, and last time I'm going to a North Korean barbecue
Kept
place.
having to say, "I love the leader."
You know, the whole gumbo of the United States is great. The only problem is, and I hate to be a stick in the mud, is just remember when you come here, assimilate.
Right.
We have this
Yes.
constitution.
Yes.
We just have this little guideline, and you just need to don't try to bring your ideas over from the country you're fleeing. You know, I'm seeking asylum, but if we could just have one person in charge of everything, that would be
Yes.
great. No, that's not how it works. in
Same
Venezuela.
goes for anyone from California coming to
Yeah,
Texas.
exactly.
You know what though? You can look at the other side of that coin. There's the same thing for Americans that go to other countries. Like they think
Yeah,
that
to
everything's
me,
you
in
gotta
America,
assimilate.
and it's not. You're in a different country completely.
To me-
Yeah.
To me, if you're going somewhere, like let's say you're going from here and you're going to go live in Mexico, there's a totally different lifestyle in Mexico.
Yeah.
I'm sure far
Different
more,
rules, different things,
Yeah,
yeah.
if you're going to go somewhere, you got to be going there, and no, you're going there because you like it. So don't go and try to change it.
Correct.
Go there because you
Don't
like
be
it.
that stubborn American.
Right, 100%.
Tex-Mex is not as good in Mexico, I'm sure.
There is no
Dude.
Tex-Mex. And
There's
by the
so
way,
much-
I'm Mexican and I love Tex-Mex.
Yeah, Tex-Mex is its
absolutely
own
love
thing for
Tex-Mex
sure.
food,
It's
yeah.
definitely its own food group.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's
But-
another thing the Americans did pretty well, specifically for
Tex-Mex,
Texas, is
yeah.
Tex-Mex.
Yeah.
Right? We've,
Absolutely.
If you had the power of the pen and
Mm-hmm.
you were able to put Texas like as its own country,
Yeah.
would you do it?
Uh,
Like same constitution, whatever.
Yeah.
Just for whatever reason we get.
I think so. Well,
I would.
It's easy to say yes, but
Of course, there's a million. I'm just talking about like dream scenario.
Yeah, it just depends. Could we,
Like a
secure
Puerto
the
Rico thing kind of thing. I don't
Yeah,
know.
right.
Like we're part of it, but kind of we can do our
Although
own
we're
thing.
touching other states, so it's kind of hard. Puerto Rico's our own little island. It's a good question. The United States is fundamentally sound in terms of the laws. We don't need any more laws. We need to enforce the ones that are on the books. And there's just something to be said about having the shelter of 49 other amigos that can jump in and
100%.
And just like the diversity in the country, the other states also make it stronger, right?
Except Delaware. What's that? What is even Delaware doing? What are you doing, Delaware?
I don't know.
I've been a lot of like my brother now. He lives in Montana, and my
nice.
mom just went to recently visit them, and the pictures and stuff that they send back, you forget that there's places like that.
Yeah.
When you live in Texas, it's just flat.
You're right.
I mean, even if you go to like the hill country,
Yeah.
it's still just hills.
Yeah.
It's different from mountain tops, you know?
right.
And man, she was like, my mom was like, just the air here, it's just so fresh. I was like, man,
That's the Rockies.
Arizona's like that too.
is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Arizona.
That drive from Phoenix to Flagstaff is just
it's just
extraordinary.
amazing. There's those big boulders on the side of the
I've been
road.
to Arizona.
Yeah, you should go.
I want to
It's
go.
nice.
It is actually beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Very beautiful.
They have cool like architecture and stuff there, like the way the houses are built.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, completely.
The front yards have no grass.
No,
It's just
Backyards, for that matter.
yeah. When we first moved here, I thought my wife was like, "Man, it's like Disneyland here. Everything's great," and it does. There's a lot of
Is this
Disneyland.
turf?
But in Arizona, it was some cacti, and that's about it.
Right.
No pilots.
What part of Montana? You don't have to give me an exact address.
He's close to. I don't know.
Is it more of southern Montana or further?
I don't even
okay,
know.
that's all right. I didn't mean to. Put
He
you
lives
on
in
the
a
spot.
really, really small town, so I don't know where it is.
Okay, we're going to Yellowstone, but it's when we land, we're renting a car and we're going to actually make a big circle. We're going to go to Montana and then go to South Dakota and then even.
So I'll just go with y'all so I can visit him.
Yeah,
Perfect.
We'll drop you off.
All right, boys, I'm going with you.
Let's go over for Theo Barroso.
Yeah.
Theo Matthew.
I'm going to take the back seat, the whole back seat.
This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. Happy 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. If you want to get rid of a vehicle that's just kind of weighing you down, we highly recommend carbingo.com. Top dollar, quick and easy offer.
Sure.
I mean, I can't think of a quicker way of getting rid of that car other than driving it off a cliff, and then you get no money for it.
When you get no money, and it's very dangerous.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, do not drive a car.
You got to tuck
off
and
a
roll.
cliff.
It's a whole thing.
Correct. It's the whole thing. Yeah.
A little brick in the accelerator thing.
Now, when you say bring a check to the when you're selling the car that you will bring a check,
Yeah.
is it a regular size check?
It is.
Okay.
It's not like a price.
Like a big golf tournament check?
no.
Okay.
We can maybe arrange that, but
I mean,
wonder
just
if you
for the
can cash
photo.
one of those. Like in real life, you
Walk
take one
into
of
the
those
bank.
and-
Yeah.
you just
interesting.
take it out of your pocket,
think
just
they'll-
unfold
you
it
think
for
they'll call
like
security?
3 minutes. Hold on, I'm almost there.
Speaking of folding, I was just thinking how big that fold would be. Didn't we discuss that if you folded a piece of paper like 30 times, it would stretch to the moon?
I think you mentioned that once a long time ago.
Yeah.
If
We're
you
gonna look
fold
that
a
up
piece
during
of
the, or
paper-
maybe Jennifer can because you appear to be like a math geek to me.
No,
Oh, no, okay.
not at
That's
all.
my perception.
How
of you.
dare
No.
you generalize?
She
Not at
can
all.
draw a mathematician really well.
I can draw numbers.
She'll
I
draw
can't-
the moon really well.
Yeah, or maybe it's a certain number of folds, but because it keeps doubling in size,
Yeah.
if you kept folding it, it would reach the moon. Think about that, Matthew. Yeah.
There's no way that makes.
That's
You're
the
talking about like
look-
standard piece of
That
paper.
look on your face. Yeah, a standard notebook sheet of paper.
I'm gonna go
Sounds like
ahead.
more
and-
philosophy than just math.
Well, that's a good point.
I'm gonna debunk that one.
Well, it or the thing where if you're running a race and you're 10 meters behind, and every second you cut the lead in half,
You'll never get there.
theoretically you would never get into first place if you keep cutting the lead in half.
Well, that makes sense, but the other one doesn't.
Okay, well, we're gonna look it up in a break.
There's no way.
When we come back, we're gonna have Matthew's reaction because we're gonna look it up.
Okay.
This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC.
And welcome back to the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC.
I'm sorry, Matthew. It's 950.
950. Okay, 950
There we go.
KPRC. And I'm Matthew. That was Ramon. This is Frank, and that's Jennifer. And we're going straight
go.
into a 4th of July game because it's all about food.
Yeah. Here we go.
Okay, so I want you to rank these fast food breakfast items 1 through 5.
I like this.
Without knowing what's coming next.
Okay.
Okay?
One being the best.
You rank them how you want to rank them, but I'm gonna throw out a food item, and you got to pick where it's gonna go
Without knowing.
But you're not gonna know what's
I got it.
next.
Okay,
So you might have a really good thing coming, and you don't know it. No, I'm gonna write it down for you. I'm gonna write it down.
Here
for
we
you.
go.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, first item, the croissant witch from Burger King.
I'm gonna go 4.
2.
Okay.
Oh wow, you like that, do you?
I like them too.
I have them a lot. There's a Burger King.
I'm gonna
3 minutes
say.
from my house.
4.
4. Okay. Next,
You got to leave room.
You gotta be smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
The spicy chicken biscuit from Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a 2.
Okay.
5. I don't do spicy.
5.
I don't
Oh
do
yeah,
spicy.
you don't do spicy. She's
Okay,
white.
yeah, that's fine.
I'm
That's
gonna
fair.
do 3. I'm gonna do 3.
3. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I might have.
No.
too much.
Yeah, 3. I'm gonna do
3. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The honey butter chicken biscuit from Whataburger.
5.
3.
5?
I'm gonna go 5.
Oh my God! What did you say, Frank?
5.
5, and Jennifer
3.
3. Okay, that would have been my number 1. Y'all are crazy. McGriddle.
Oof, I love McGriddles too.
Okay,
What do I got left?
you have
I got
3 and 1.
Okay, I'll go 3. Ooh.
So now whatever I say next
I
is your
know
number
it.
1.
I know it.
The McGriddle.
I'll go 1.
Ooh,
That is a good
we have a
freaking
number 1.
sandwich.
I had one. I had one
really?
recently.
That's my son's
They
favorite.
are very good.
Okay,
Yeah.
the sausage and cheese kolache from Shipley's. That's
who?
Oh,
the
perfect.
sausage and cheese
Heck
kolache.
yeah, that's perfect. That ended up great. That's number
Okay.
1 for me.
So-
Sorry, Frank. I hope you
From
agreed.
where?
Shipley.
From
Shipley's.
Shipley's.
Not Shipley's.
Shipley.
Oh yeah,
Shipley.
That is a good one.
I mean, it would be possessive.
Shipley's
Apostrophe
Donuts.
S.
Well, who
But
did
you're-
this thing? Is it a Texan? That
No, there's like the list of things, and then you got to rank them blindly.
he's
That's the
just-
game.
Yeah.
Okay, so Frank, that's your number 1, man.
Yeah.
So Frank was sausage and cheese kolaches, McGriddles, sausage, spicy chicken biscuit, croissant witch, and then a honey butter chicken biscuit.
I like it.
Yours is sausage. Yours is very similar to his.
Yeah.
You actually is exactly the same, except your 2 and 3 switched.
Yeah. How about that?
The
We got-
spicy. You guys are on the same wavelength.
That's
why
why
y'all both
that's
wear
why
the
we're
same shirt.
authentic foodies.
But y'all also wore the same shirt.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
Y'all had the same. It was a mind.
I don't have
They're
a
in
classic
sync.
elite shirt. I feel like mine
you're
is
gonna get one.
inferior.
You're gonna
We will
a
get you
classic
one
elite.
after this.
I just want to rep the brand. You know what I mean? Like I want to, what's
Yeah,
up, guys?
we're gonna make one like a soccer jersey for you that it's gonna have Carbingo on it. Oh yeah. Jennifer's is the only one that's unique here. McGriddle at number 1, croissant witch number 2, honey butter chicken biscuit number 3, number 4 the spicy chicken, and number 5 is spicy chicken. Number
four
4
was
is the
the-
kolache.
You feel good about that?
No.
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 I would
What
have swapped.
trade?
I would have swapped the McGriddle and the kolache.
Sorry, Jennifer. That's you know what? That's the
Yeah,
game.
I didn't want to put it. Yeah.
That's the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all want to do one more?
Let's do one more.
Let's
Okay,
go.
one more. This is actually fast food items. So this is the whole menu here.
So is there a winner, or is there like a where?
No, it's just to
Well,
see.
I
It's just
won.
to rank it.
I won.
Oh.
Yeah.
Y'all's was almost identical, so
Right.
it's
I
not
don't
too
like
bad.
this game.
You get a
Frank
participation
won.
trophy.
Frank won. Let's give a round of applause
won.
for Frank.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Frank.
Yeah,
You won.
Frank.
1-0, Frank.
That's
Awesome.
much better. Let's play the next one.
Round 2.
Frank, you know you get a tennis award for this. I don't know why, but okay.
All right.
Here we go. This is going to be ranking fast food items 1 through 5 without knowing what's next.
Okay. All right.
Okay, here we go. We're going to start strong
This is hard.
with the Big Mac.
5.
Ooh.
Really?
I'm
I
not
gotta
a Big
say
Mac fan.
4.
I got to go 3 because
That's a good start. Keep it right in the middle.
yeah,
Okay.
it's a classic.
Right.
It's a classic, but
You're
it's
right.
it's like dated.
I got a Big
Ooh,
Mac
it's
the other day.
That's a hot take.
What did he say?
Big Mac is dated.
Oh yeah, it's dated. Yeah. Well, it's funny. I got him Big Mac the other day, and it was bread, meat, bread.
Huh?
It's like, whoa, wait a minute.
Should have called corporate.
Yeah.
Is this? But it was one of those.
It's almost like the picture of Jesus Christ on a tortilla.
Correct. Anyway, I digress. Go ahead, Matthew.
Okay. McDonald's. No. We're not going to go McDonald's
Okay.
twice. Sorry.
Okay.
That was rude of me.
Yep.
Whataburger with cheese.
Oof, that's gonna be 1 for me.
Number 1.
I gotta
Number-
say 2.
Unless there's a choice with jalapenos, and then that would be.
I
one.
can't divulge anything.
Do you get them grilled? Do you ask them to grill the
No,
jalapenos?
man, no.
Grill
no, no,
jalapenos.
no.
Grilled
Grilled
jalapenos,
onions.
grilled onions, dude.
And if you're really classy, you ask them for crispy fries. They
Yes.
dump them back in the fryer.
I learned that in this show, by the way, but I've never ordered them. No.
I will sing
gonna
those
have to do
praises.
that.
Yeah, try it.
Okay. The Chipotle burrito.
5.
Ooh, hot take.
4.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow. Okay. So, Ramon, you have 2 and 4 left.
Okay.
Jennifer, you have 1 and 3 left. Frank, you have 2 and 3 left. Next, the Jack in the Box 2 tacos for 99 cents.
There's got to be a 2 for me.
Oof.
What number do I have left?
Tacos.
yeah.
1 and 3.
3.
Yeah, I go 2. That's a good place. It's not as good as the Whataburger, but it's up there.
Last
Did you
one-
see the freak out in Salt Lake City? Where did they just open the first Jack in the Box in the state? The line was 3 miles long
For Jack in the
Really?
Box?
for Jack in the Box, and even Ice Cube or Ice Tea, I forget which ones they are. The black rapper.
Uh,
Oh no,
Yep,
okay.
yep.
The one that was in a gangster rap group.
Yeah.
Oh no, anyway.
that would be Ice Cube.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, maybe then it was Ice Tea,
Ice Cube was the one that was in.
but so was Ice Tea.
Oh, well.
Anyway, he tweeted about
tea?
their tacos, Jack in the Box tacos.
Oh, no.
And said, "I don't care what you think of me, they're the greatest tacos in the world."
I mean, they are pretty.
they are.
I have
some.
to.
They're
They're
pretty
really
man.
good.
I don't know why, but they're so
They used
bad.
to be
but
2
they're
for a buck. They're not 2 for a buck.
They're like 2
anymore.
for $1.50.
2 for 99 cents.
Not anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry, but
Oh, you're good. That's you think when Ice T's nice to his wife, she calls him Sweet Tea.
That's funny.
All right,
good. Last one.
This is controversial, but I'm gonna say the Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich is the last one.
All right. Yeah.
Frank, that
Oh,
puts
that's
you
3.
I
that
have
puts
to
you at
prove
number
it.
3. Ramon at number 4, and Jennifer, that is your number
I'm
1.
just going to pretend it's not spicy.
Oh, Jennifer, see what you
have y'all
painted
had
yourself
that?
into a corner.
Yes.
I have.
That's good.
It's 10 times better than Chick-fil-A's. 20 times better.
Maybe
It's-
Yeah,
6 times. I don't know about 10 times.
I don't know.
But is
Yeah,
it better
I
than
do like
Popeye's
Popeye's
spicy chicken sandwich?
Yeah, I like
The
Popeye's chicken sandwich better.
is
Popeyes
so
is
much
better.
better.
Oh, Popeyes is the
It's
best. I
way
think, for me.
bigger.
They're the best.
They put a nice sauce on it.
Yeah. Do you remember
Chick-fil-A's so
the
lazy.
craze?
Oh, yeah. People
Chick-fil-A's
shooting
is-
each other.
Yeah.
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 See, I was banking on the Whataburger patty melt being on this list. I was going to put that
Oh,
at
see,
one.
that's is that your favorite from
Yeah.
Whataburger?
The
Wow.
patty melt?
Yeah, the patty melt
Oh,
at Whataburger.
God, Jennifer. Good.
He's judging you,
I feel the
Jennifer.
same way about
You're
the patty
being
melt.
judged.
Wow.
I feel the same way
What did
about
I
the patty
do?
melt.
I just don't believe that round meat goes on square buns.
It tastes the same.
I don't know. It's aesthetically thing. It's
Jennifer, it's about the vision.
you know what? You wouldn't say that if she was a man. Okay,
Ooh.
right, girlfriend?
Things that I left off that I didn't add. The Baconator from Wendy's. I've heard everybody talk. I've never had
I've
one.
never had one.
That
either.
is extreme
Yeah, I've
bacon.
never had one.
The bacon to meat ratio there is on point.
Have you had one?
Yeah.
Is it? Should it rank really high?
It's good. The problem is I don't get to Wendy's as often because when you want
to
fast
Wendy's?
food, you don't think, hey, it's Wendy's.
The baked
only-
potato there is good.
See,
the
but-
only
the
reason,
baked potato.
the only
I don't
reason
know
I go to
about
Wendy's
Wendy's.
for the Frosty. There's
Yeah.
no other
Frosty
purpose.
and French fries to dip it in.
Right, 100%
You
agreed.
dip your French fries in the Frosty?
Yes.
Okay.
There's
Frank?
only one correct answer.
No, you,
I
of course you
think I
don't.
will.
Of
But
course.
it,
Sure,
it
that
has to be a vanilla frosty, though.
Oh wow! Now that's
it,
going
it
against.
doesn't taste right in chocolate.
There is no such thing as a
Well,
vanilla.
first of
Frosty.
all,
I mean,
you're
there is.
wrong.
Well, like, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's first. You're wrong.
yeah. First,
I
you're
bet
wrong.
you it would go well with the patty melt, though.
I left out Five Guys Burger because it's so customizable.
That's
Yeah.
a great burger.
It
too,
is a
man.
good burger. Just the meat and cheese, even
I
if you
mean-
don't customize.
Okay, so Whataburger with jalapenos and cheese, or the Five Guys burger.
Five Guys, you can customize everything though, so it's like Five Guys is so good, but Whataburger's got such a unique taste. And regardless, this is gonna make me lose my Texas card.
Yeah.
I'll take it in and out.
Yeah, I knew you were going to
anyways.
say
take
that.
what?
I'll take it in and out anyways.
That's just because it's not
no,
here as
man.
it's
Hey,
not
hey, hey,
readily
listen.
available.
Not
Listen,
in it.
listen.
I just don't like those burgers. I don't think
There's
I
a-
don't. They're weird to me.
No,
I
hey,
don't like
okay.
them.
You know what?
I'd
Get out.
much rather have a
You know what?
Yeah.
Get out.
If you get an in and out with grilled onions, no tomato, add pickle, add mustard,
Oh my
it's
God.
10 times better than the Whataburger.
Well, why do you got to
And
do
then
all
you
that?
get the fries with it, and then it just ruins the whole thing.
If you
the
get a-
fries are
Their
left
fries
to
are
be
terrible.
desirable.
Oh, see, I think the best part of Five Guys of In
Is
and
the
Out is the
fries?
fries. Yeah, that's weird.
I
You
thought
must
that
really
they're
hate the
like
burgers.
cardboard.
But the way you just described the burger, if you get a
You
if
gotta
you
do
get
the
an
same
In and
thing at
Out
Whataburger.
and you add mustard and you take a Whataburger and you put it in between the bread, that's a good Five Guys burger or In and Out burger. That's what she said. You customized it.
That's how you
too
customize a
much.
Whataburger.
All right, we got to go. We're way late. We're way late. But you know what? What show's next? Tell them we're going to take some of their time.
Let's do it.
Let's just
Yeah.
segment
You're
5
getting-
coming up next.
You're getting bumped.
All right, we got to run. Carbingo.com is a website. Listen, there's no mistaking. Carbingo is number 1 on our list,
100%.
no matter
Yeah,
what.
so, yeah.
yeah. All right,
It's the
Carbingo.
Whataburgers of car sales.
Listen, I think
Whoa.
just think on this. Maybe for this weekend only, if somebody sells their vehicle, You bring them a check and a sparkler for 4th of July. Just a little sparkler
Nice.
for 4th
I
of
like
July.
that.
All right.
I can arrange that for sure.
All right. Very good.
Done deal.
This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC.